Hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. Hello, how are you? Wait. Oh, here it is right here in front of me. Okay, so if you are watching this recording, thank you very much. Make sure you hashtag replay so that I know that you were here. Feel free to skip ahead about a minute or two to get to the content. While Facebook is doing its thing, I'm going to be sharing this out to a few places. When you're watching this live, make sure you jump on and let me know who you are and where you're from. So, yeah, so I know you're here and I can shout you out and say hello. All right. So let me share this out and then I will, then we'll get going. I really hope you are having a fantastic day. It is a great day. I just saw a quote from, I think it was Buddha that says, every day you wake up, you are born again. And I thought, wow, that is an amazing thought. So if you're here, if you're on the green side of the grass, you got another chance to get it right. All right. So, okay, let me focus on sharing this so I can get this done. Y'all know how I do. Let me get this in one more spot. Okay. All right, so let me load the comments. I learned yesterday that sometimes Facebook doesn't load the comments, so I have to make sure I click on those. All right, you guys, so let's talk about these dependents and these jobs. All right, first I want to welcome you. My name is Lysandra Everett. I am the Home Biz Tax Lady. I help home business owners win the tax game by keeping more of the money that you earn and helping you pay less to Uncle Sam in taxes. But today I'm answering a question about these working kids. Like, what do they put on their W-4s? All right. So, so I got this question from someone randomly in my community asking about their dependent. You know, they got an 18-year-old living at home who is working a job. So what do they put on their W-4s? Well, you really want to put a 0 or a 1 because you want to have the taxes taken out. But the thing that you really want to keep in mind is when filing taxes, they earn enough that if they have a filing requirement that they need to mark that someone else can claim them as a dependent on their return. That is the key to everybody staying on even keel, because otherwise, if they don't mark that and then mom and dad claim the working child as a dependent, then both people are going to get the exemption, and then somebody's going to get it kicked back, and somebody's going to have to pay some money back because you may have gotten a refund amount that you really were not entitled to. So one of you would have to file an amendment and then refile. Now, where this really gets ugly, and I want my parents who've got college kids, okay? So if you know a parent that has a college kid, you need to share this video with them because this is going to be key, okay? So, school just started. People are, the college students are going to school. They're going to be getting some work study. They're going to be doing some part-time job, right? Now, they're also going to have these 1099s, not 1099s, 1098Ts that they get. They should be sent home, but a lot of times they send them to the student. I'm going to need for your student to not file taxes. And this is what you need to tell your college student. When they come home for Thanksgiving break or Christmas break, they need to not be filing taxes unless they have consulted with you. And here's why. Just for that very thing. Because what happens is we get the college students who who go out and get their job, right? And so they get this job, they get this 1098T, and they go, woo, they go to file some taxes, they get this tax refund. Yes, they are living life. And then mom and dad are over here claiming this, claiming these dependents because they really are still dependents. And I'm going to talk about that in just a second. So the parents are claiming these dependents, and then that tax return gets kicked back because you got two people claiming the same dependent. It doesn't work that way when you're filing separate, all right? So then what happens is mom and dad generally wind up having to amend their taxes, and the college student, although well-meaning, has just really screwed up royally. All right, so let's talk about the dependent part. If you are paying more than 51% of someone's upkeep, then they're your dependent. So, while you're a college student, and, I get a lot of college students that kind of get mad at me when I say this, okay? While you're a college student, you might be, helping to pay your living expenses. I totally got that. But see, we're talking about total expenses. So if mama and daddy is paying tuition, mama and daddy's paying your car insurance, your health insurance, any kind of medical bills, if you call home and need mama and daddy to send you some money, then 9 times out of 10, you are not paying 51% of your upkeep. Okay, so this is why it's important for your college student to understand what that dependent thing is, because a lot of times we get college students who are so eager to be independent that they screw up the entire family picture. Okay. So this is why it's important for parents of college students to really sit down and have this conversation, because I can't tell you how many parents have wound up having to refile and pay money back because their college kid has gotten some refund and gone out and lost their minds and spent all the money. So mom and dad have really got to take the brunt of it and, still take care of, said college student. And so, so this is why you really need to have this conversation now rather than later. All right. So the main thing, the takeaway from this is if your adult dependent child earns enough money to file taxes, they need to 1, claim 0 or 1 on their taxes. And number 2, on that tax return, if mom and daddy is still helping to foot the bill, then you need to make sure that you mark that someone else can claim you as a dependent on your tax return, because that is we're talking about big picture here. So yeah, and it's all of the upkeep, food. If I got to buy food, if I got to give you money for clothes, buy your shoes, pay your car insurance, pay your health insurance, help you pay rent, gas and electric, tuition, books, all of that. Yeah, that is a fat receipt. Okay, that's some money being spent right there. So, and if when you total all of that together, if mom and dad is paying more than 51% of that, you make sure you mark that someone else can claim you as a dependent on your taxes. All right. So I really hope that helps somebody out, because the last thing you want to do is have to, to pay somebody back because somebody's trying to be grown way too soon. All right. So listen, I want to invite you guys to the Tax Players Club. That's where you can find me. That is my community where we talk about tax topics and, share insights, and we ask questions, and I keep you abreast of what's going on the tax streets. Yeah, I do these live broadcasts every day, but there's some stuff that is inch high private eye over there in my group. But yeah, taxplayersclub.com. And you can find us on Facebook at Tax Players Club. That's it. All right. So thank you guys so much. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right. Bye, guys.